Is the long-term plan for this, for the buildings, for the people? Anything that happens over there is going to be the city's fault.
Frustrations persist at a condemned South St. Louis apartment complex. We were the first to tell you about the issues at the Concord Apartments and the subsequent raid by police there last week. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Russell Kinsall. So this is a story First Alert 4 has been following for 2 weeks now. Former residents and neighbors now dealing with the fallout from the apartments being condemned, then raided by police. People living near the condemned Concord Apartments say the nightmare property is still causing issues in the neighborhood. The building was boarded up, but the new concern is a growing tent encampment. Our Sean Loging has been following the story since the start. He was back at the complex today to learn how the situation is impacting neighbors and how they're calling for the city to take action.
More than a week after police raided Concord Apartments, it's still a mess for the Marine Villa neighborhood.
This all should have been planned out long in advance. When you displace all of these people, what are you going to do with them? You can't just set them on the sidewalk in the neighborhood.
Neighborhood Association President Stephanie Botkin and neighbors say the latest challenge is a growing tent encampment of people who called Concord home.
It's one thing to have a few people who are camped out waiting for a placement. It's another thing to bring more in.
Neighbors sharing these photos from Friday and Saturday, from needles to people going back into the recently boarded up building that was condemned February 9th.
When the FBI, SWAT, and what look like the National Guard have to come, that is not a situation where people are being wrongfully evicted. That is a situation where the health and safety of the community matters.
A woman who lives near Concord, asking not to be identified for safety concerns, says living next door has meant having police on speed dial for the last year and a half. Neighbors say since the raid, some of the people squatting at the apartments have gone to other vacant buildings nearby.
We have pictures of it, pulled off the boards of these houses, and now they're in there as well.
As this encampment continues to grow, it now has the neighborhood association and residents reaching out to elected and city officials, asking for what's going to be done to address this issue.
Let them know that things are escalating. There's illegal activity out here, and it's growing by the day. What's the plan?
Those living in the tents around Concord receiving services from Larry Rice of New Life Evangelistic Center, who says he stepped in because the city hasn't.
Then they started needing tents because they're laying down on the sidewalk. They're going into vacant buildings throughout the area. That's not good for the neighborhood. So I provided them with tents. That's infuriated some of the neighbors because they just want him out of sight, out of mind.
Stephanie says while she can appreciate what he does, she and neighbors say this isn't the answer for the neighborhood, for the people, and the situation.
I hope that they're placed within programs.
In St. Louis, Sean Loging, First Alert 4.